Alright, yo, what's up YouTube? As you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, this won't exactly be a normal video. I will be answering your questions, and in between I will have a normal uninterrupted game or two thrown in here if that's what you're here for. Anyways, without further ado, here we go with the first set of questions. The first question comes from Ronnie. Apart from Deceit 2, do you have a favorite game? If not a favorite game, what did you grow up with? For example, Crash Bandicoot. I wouldn't say that I have a favorite game currently in the current status of games that are out now, but for games that I grew up with, early on I did play a decent amount of Crash Bandicoot. I played some Spyro as well, and then a few years later when the PS2 and everything came out, I was really into Ratchet & Clank growing up as well. Also on the PS2, I dumped a lot of time into this game called Midnight Club 3. It's kind of like an arcade kind of racing game, but anyways, those are a few games I remember playing from some of my earliest years as far as gaming goes. Next question comes from Plague. If you could make your own terror in Deceit 2, what would it be and what abilities would it have? I would be interested to see if they could do the Deceit 1 terror, the spider. Maybe it would give us like a ranged attack or some sort of even ranged mobility even. Anyways, next question from Sakura. Alongside that, what human role or powers would you like to see added next? I think for our next innocent role, I'd like to see another non-informational role, sort of like the warden or guardian. I don't quite know what it would be, but I feel like we have enough information roles for the innocent team for now. Maybe we could do something sort of like a doctor role with the ability to revert the state of when a player is downed, bringing them back up instantly. But I could also see how that role would be abused in some ways too, so I'm not really sure. Next question from Doom. Since we got Terror now innocent, what cursed role would you like to see next? I don't know, a new cursed role is just one of those things. It's so difficult to come up with a good concept without being too similar to other roles that already exist while also not being too underwhelming or unfair. Personally, I think an interesting one would be a new cursed role with their win condition being that they have to be killed in the in-between only. If they die in any other way, such as a warden death mark or being voted out, then they lose. Next question, what makes Deceit 2 stand out from other social deduction games? I think what makes Deceit 2 stand out for me is just the ability to lie and see what you can get away with by deceiving other players. Also, along with certain strategies you're able to pull off with specific roles and items can be fun as well. It always mixes it up and ensures that every game is unique. Next question from Sakura. If you could add any item, what would it be? I sort of have two ideas for this one, so what I think would fit pretty well into the game currently would be a sanity checker. Possibly a 1 to 3 use item that lets you check the sanity level of other players. Pretty simple. This next one's a little different, but I think the name for it would be something like item vacuum or something. But basically, it is a 1 use only item that lets you steal 1 random item from any player's inventory. Or if you really want to, you can use it to force out 1 random item from your inventory to another player. Let me know what you guys think. Next question, if you could do anything differently when it comes to content creation, what would it be? And with the knowledge you have now, if you could give advice to yourself at the start on what to do or change, what would it be? I don't think I would change too much, honestly. Maybe be a little more outgoing and put myself out there a little bit more. But as far as any advice to my former self, or maybe even others that are new to content creation or are wanting to, I would say just start off with what you enjoy doing. Be as unique as you can and do try your hardest, but also if it makes sense, don't put all of your energy towards one thing. Broaden yourself out a bit and try new things. Even if you might be uncomfortable with it at first, you'll get used to it. Most importantly, make sure you set time aside for yourself and your personal interests as well. Mental and physical health should always be a priority. Anyways, next questions. I'll answer these both at the same time since they're sort of the same. Honestly, I just decided to because I was already making some videos on the game and I thought, why not? There's not a lot of other people, especially at the time of when I started, that do create content on this game, so I thought I'd give it a shot, and here we are. Next question from Tex. How hard was it when you first started? Was there times where you just wanted to give up everything? When I first started, I really didn't expect to get much of anywhere, but I just decided to stick with it since it was and is a passion of mine. Next question. Will you ever try to play or stream any other games like Deceit in the future? Yeah, absolutely. I do have a second channel, which will be in the description for other games I upload, but as far as streaming, yeah, it is a possibility. Maybe in the near future, who knows? Next questions. I'll answer these in the same response since they're similar. I will always keep this channel for Deceit 2 content only, and that's what my second channel's for. And for now, I don't have any plans to play anything besides Deceit on this channel. I think I'll always be making content on it. Next question from Communist: what do you do besides videos/streaming? Honestly, I live a pretty regular life, the same as any of you guys. I'm no different. I don't really do anything too special, honestly. Next question from Meta: when will we ever be seeing PC gaming? I'm not sure if you mean on Deceit or in general, so I'll answer both. For Deceit, I am open to it. It just probably won't be as frequent unless they do add cross progression. And for anything else, yeah, totally, especially on my variety streams. I've been recently streaming Repo, and I'm definitely open to other games as well. Next question: how old are you? At the time of this recording, I am 23 years of age. Next question from Communist: how long have you played Deceit 2 in total, and when did you start playing? So the first video I ever saw for Deceit 2 was around January or February of 2024, and I didn't end up playing it until around late March the next year. I believe that was right around when it became free to play and later releasing on consoles in early April. Alright, that concludes the first section of the Q&A. Now on to the games, and after will be the second section of the Q&A for the rest of the questions. Alright, we are infected.
Hey, yo, what's up, cyma?
Yo.
I remember you. We got a W on your PC account.
Yeah, you might be right. Yep. Looks like this skin is still glitched. Alright.
Who do you want to go for first?
It doesn't really matter, just whoever. Yo.
You don't have anything for me?
Hiya. Hey. Hiya.
Funny seeing you here.
Hello.
You too.
Hi there.
No.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have to do altars, it's fine. Probably not gonna get the chance to.
Yeah, especially because we got best in the lobby.
Yeah, until our chemist starts doing stuff, we probably won't be able to get away with much.
Also, I'm pretty sure I heard someone say best was protected, so.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else feels that?
How does he know that? Alright, well, anyways. Yeah, I don't know anybody's roles at the moment, but...
Back slow.
Got Lisa once. She's about 35, 40. I think Jack is seer, by the way, too. It's fine. It also doesn't let the chemist get away with much either. They have more people to poison if we don't kill, so it's fine. I'm probably just going to play innocent. I'm not going to have the chance to do much because everybody's now in a group, so. Actually, start hitting altars.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow, this is the fastest.
Wait, does it count cursed? Does it count cursed in here?
No, no.
No.
Oh, then I have to.
Well, me and Jack are.
Also, let's pay attention to it could be still soulbound by the end of the night.
No, there's a
There's
chemist.
there's a chemist.
Oh, I didn't
Wait,
know.
who was
Okay.
poisoned?
Who exactly is poisoned?
Rachel, if you're innocent, then it's Alex
Says that you
Nons.
can't break a turn pad.
That's fine.
No, it ain't me. I'm human.
There's two between you.
I don't know how you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be lying here.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, is Alex wearing or is Jack wearing scrubs?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
So we're pretty much cooked no matter what. They used the tent and literally everybody was in it, so
I want to kill Best now.
it's all up to you, man. We can get anybody we can, really, because we're probably dead, and it's probably up to the chemist after that. Because it was down to me, you, and I think one other. I don't remember, but oh, I think it was me, you, Alex, or me, you, Chang. No, not Chang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm poisoned now.
Lisa might be Nope. There's no invis or mask.
I know, man, it sucks.
This is such a bad game to be in.
Terrible. And it's on the circus, and they used a tent. Unfortunate.
I grabbed Beck.
Alex is really low on me.
You take TP?
Yeah. He has a syringe, never mind. Chasing Lisa right now.
RC Best. Never mind.
Did not know you could destroy cameras as infected while transformed.
Yeah, we're just gonna have
Yeah, everybody has syringes already, bro. This is cooked. Okay, well, not a lot we can do. Yeah, I can't even get a mask or invisibility. This is over.
We made it.
Just gonna have to actually hide.
Or if not you, then you have to go kill Alex and Rachel. Oh my god.
I TP'd and handcuffed Best.
Yeah, just do what you can to stay alive, really.
I'm dead here. Right here. Right
Okay.
here, right here. If we can do a few more altars.
Yep.
Hans didn't alter.
Hans?
No way. No way.
Find Hans?
I'm poisoned.
I'm poisoned, by the way. I'm
He might have been
poisoned.
I
masked.
think Best might. No, Best. I
I've been
don't think
masked.
Best is.
Because I saw him hit 2 altars.
Okay, I'm poisoned now. Yeah, not much we can do here. We could have saved Turbulence. They didn't vote him, but it's fine. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, just get anybody we can right now. I don't really know who Chemist is.
Oh, they're gonna get the key, and then it's all up to you, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's try and think about this.
I played vampire. I'm gonna break gems.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna try and focus some of the people that aren't poisoned.
have any infected items.
Yeah, that's fine. Just do what you can. I'll try and pick it up afterwards if I'm able. Hans, it's Hans. There you go.
Damn.
Nice.
Chemist is Priya. Did Priya or Alex? I think Priya though.
Yeah, get chemist.
I think Chemist Priya.
We gotta prioritize chemist here. I have to do this even though I'm infected. Priya's chemist, I think. Alright, that's fine. That's fine with me. I'm just saying, if you kill me, kill Priya as well. I think Priya's chemist.
The last one.
Never mind. Who has it? Nothing I can do here. They haven't grabbed the other key yet, though. Well, GG's.
Damn, that was close one.
Alright, here we go with the next set of questions. What is your favorite terror, innocent, and favorite cursed? I would say my favorite terror is probably the experiment, with second being the vampire. For innocent, it would have to be the warden, and a close second being the purifier. And as for the cursed, for me it's the chemist by a long shot. Next question, what got you into Deceit? Honestly, nothing in specific really. I just saw other bigger YouTubers play it before when it was in beta and later when full release came to PC, and I was interested in it, so I ended up giving it a shot, and here we are. Next question, what is your favorite color and why? I don't know if you guys count gray or black as a color, so if not those, then probably purple. I don't exactly have a reason why, I just like them. Next question from Tree, what do you think about the current state of Deceit 2? Good or bad? Honestly, I feel like the game is sort of in that state where it's very difficult to just get a regular game going. Whether that's people downing and voting each other out first round, new players and groups of people that are teaming, people just running around breaking TOS, or even groups of new players just hunting people that have skins. So I'd say the game's definitely had better times than now. I do sort of feel like this is probably the worst it's been since very early on in the game's life cycle. Anyways, next question from Phoenix. If you could main another game, what would it be? I really don't know what I would have chosen if I didn't end up with Deceit 2, but I think it probably would have come down to either Apex Legends or maybe even Rainbow Six Siege. Who knows? Next question from Cyber. Who inspired you the most when it comes to content creation? I will say more so, especially early on in my content, I was a little puzzled on how to go about some things when first starting out, so I did take inspiration from other Deceit 2 YouTubers such as Plague and Best, so shout out to those guys. Next question from 2Tap. Why is your voice so soothing? I personally don't feel like it is really, and that might just be me, but for me, I really can't stand the sound of my own voice. to the point where I almost didn't even put my voice in any of my videos. But hey, if there's also other people out there that think that, then thank you, I do appreciate it. Next question from Communist again, how'd you meet your mods? If I'm not mistaken, I've met almost every one of them through my viewer game streams, and now here we are. I'm very glad to have met every one of them, and I'm very glad to have them around, so shout out to them. Next question from Doom, as of now, what would you say would be 2025 game of the year? Ooh, hot topic. I know a lot of people really liked Black Myth, Wukong, and maybe Elden Ring also. I really wasn't the biggest fan of any games this year, but if I had to pick one for right now, I'd go with Elden Ring. And I think I'll make an early prediction for the end of the year and go with GTA 6. Next question from Tex. If you had to listen to one mainstream artist for the rest of your life, who would it be? I don't listen to any big mainstream artists, but the closest that I can pick from what I listen to, I think I would have to go with Bones. I've been listening to him for a decade or probably more now, so... Next question from Communist. Also, what are the biggest community memes and how did they start? I'll see if I can find a few of them. I'll play them for you guys right now.
Me either.
I'm putting this in the. I'm putting this in the. I'm putting this in Cyma's Discord right now. What the fuck is happening with Nina?
Wait, is anyone else?
My game is bugged. I'm seeing Nina in like the shape of the monkey, but like in her form in reality.
I don't know, what am I?
Phantom, maybe. Or...
Yeah, Dean. It repairs cameras and gets rid of the cracks in the walls.
Somebody's running around with a hammer.
Oh, famous last words.
Running around with the ham.
Is it Blazing or is it Hans? What? What am I to do about that?
Vampire.
Tell me anybody saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. You got
Oh my god, it just got lunged at from the 50-yard line. Oh my god.
the best.
Anyways, next question from Talvin. If you could change anything about Deceit 2, what would it be? I think maybe what I'd like to see is a return of some Deceit 1 tasks if possible. I did think a lot of them were pretty unique and interesting. If it were up to me, I'd add on to the lore a bit, because that's an aspect of the game that I personally am very interested in. I wish they would add more onto it more frequently. Next questions come from Tex. I'll try to answer all of these in one go. It really depends sometimes. Most of the time I like to try and plan things out at least a week ahead of time if everything goes smoothly. Some recording sessions, especially lately, can be difficult, so sometimes that'll put me back a bit and sort of cram things in my schedule. But I do always try to set myself time aside or even get an extra video ready just in case things come up last minute. Next question, what's your favorite animal? I do have a few, and it's between bats, foxes, and snakes. Next question from Doom. Which artist would you love to see live, dead or alive? I've never seen any artists live, but I would really love to see Blade, Young Lean, and probably Bones the most. I would have also loved to see Lil Peep live. I've been listening to all of them since 2015, so they were all big parts of my teenage years. And the last and final question comes from Tex. What do you do after a low performance upload, and how do you come back from that so that you won't repeat it in the next upload? Honestly, I just try my best to analyze what might have made that video not do so well, whether it's the gameplay, what roles were showcased in the video, or even the thumbnail. And I try to compare it to other videos that did do well to see what people did like about it and what I can change for future uploads. Alright, that concludes all the questions I have from you guys. If you made it this far, I just want to say I truly appreciate all of you, and thank you again for 3,000 subscribers. It really does mean a lot. I'm gonna head out and let you guys watch the final game. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Alright, what's up, man?
You don't have anything for me.
Yeah. Probably not gonna do any altars. I'm not gonna chance getting caught, you know?
You don't have anything for me. This is long.
Bro, there's no mask again. Last time I was infected, there was no mask or invisibility. It sucked. Yo. Who just gave me this? Ah, okay. We gotta get Lisa first. She just gave me a walkie. So I'm not gonna be able to transform until then.
You got a roll or no?
Nah,
Me either.
just plain. You know what? I might actually not transform until the very end, honestly, if we make it.
Wait for some Death Note and possibly Among Us later. Gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Be interesting for sure.
When I got Kira in that last game, I was like, what the hell am I doing?
I know, man. I'm so lost on that game. It's
Very
oh
confusing.
man, it's bad. It's like with this game, you visually see everything and what's going on easier. You can remember
Yeah.
where you are easier. And with that game,
Yeah.
it's a lot more reading, I think. And not that I
Yeah, for sure.
don't know how to read, but like
Exactly, I know what you
it's
mean.
so much more. I never remember where I'm at. I never remember what I was doing.
I know, 100%.
What happened to the infected? Who took away the
So
infected?
did anyone even transform?
What happened to him?
Hello. Hi.
I'm pretty sure there was an experiment for a second.
Oh, okay. I didn't know of.
Possibly.
I didn't even
There was
hear. I
eyes
didn't even
for
hear
it,
it
yeah.
now. I have been on
They-
walkie with Lisa the entire
They
time.
were over here, so it might have not
Yeah.
been.
Oh,
heard
okay.
them.
I was kind of by like the horse. All right. Well, there goes
Okay,
Chang.
not Chang.
Hello there.
Let's get some people in the booth. Yeah.
You got it.
You know what? I'd get inside the booth.
Yo, cyma.
What's up?
Worst one.
What's going on, man?
What's up? What's up? Who?
I wouldn't worry about that over there.
Not that like this, not that.
Who is suspicious?
I'm uncertain.
Best in,
I have no idea.
Best in Priya just went in.
Wait, what? I thought you were in.
I
Oh
was
wait, I thought.
fine.
Yeah. All right. Well,
My first time playing on.
if they confess, this is going to be super suspicious. We still don't know the cursed, so I mean, I guess we'll see.
I'm the seer, and there was no one transformed.
Yeah. I didn't even know any transformed. Apparently, there's an experiment. Okay. All right. Watch for soulbound. Oh. Okay. They're not soulbound, so that was.
Wait, it couldn't have been them, right? They weren't.
Yeah, no, they
yeah.
were both in the booth, so that
Priya.
means they could have been soulbound while in the booth, like by somebody else that wasn't.
Oh yeah, true.
Who else was in there with Hans?
I thought they said Priya. I don't know. I didn't see.
Oh yeah, I think it was Priya.
I thought Nina got in. It was super
I did
weird.
too. That's what confused me. I forgot. Yeah, it wasn't Nina. It was Priya. Priya Hans.
Yeah.
So they could have been soulbound after the fact. Honestly,
Yeah,
the
for
infected
sure.
not doing anything here is helping us, because, I mean, they're gonna have to try and pick up some slack. So. Alright, well, entirely solo mission. I guess we'll see what happens.
I need to talk to Priya real quick. Priya, I need you to do what?
Well, I guess we just keep watch for some soulbound activity. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? I'm not gonna do tasks just to help the soulbound.
I think I messed up. I messed up. Fuck. This is the worst role.
Oh, this is where everyone's
I'm
at.
sorry,
Okay.
I messed up.
What's going on here?
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
what's going
take- I'm
on? I
not
hear a lot
gonna
of people
take-
talking, but
Who did
nobody's
that?
saying
Who did
much.
I'm lost. Whoa! I didn't shoot. Hey guys, we can all be together and reunite and not kill each other.
Alright, chances of Hans being soulbound is like 90%. So,
Very high,
I just
yeah.
don't know who he's soulbound with.
No idea.
Guess we'll see if they soul strike. Okay, well. Oh, that's also soulbound? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so.
Jesus, what the hell?
That was insane.
Okay, so Alex was Borden and he was soulbound with Priya.
Right.
Best was just a kick guy, I guess.
Unfortunate.
I'm thinking Beck.
Yeah. I think we just don't transform here, honestly. Oh yeah, the power is already hit.
Unless you're playing the long game on me.
Yeah, I wish. I'm trying to figure out everybody else's roles as well. I haven't heard anybody say their role, like at all.
Someone has cuffs right next to me, I don't know what that is.
Oh damn.
Damn, why are people leaving?
Damn.
See resetting? Oh.
Phew. That was close.
Alright, well. I'm thinking Beck. Yep.
About right about.
Beck is the one shooting everybody here. Beck is the one shooting everyone. Please vote them. We vote Beck, we win. We vote Beck and we win here. Thank you. Wait, Jack! Jack! Oh my gosh.
Are you serious? You were? There's no way.
Yep. GG.
Yeah, all my shit be fuego, you can call it yellow trace. Ay, syrup, yeah, fago, yeah, this cock candy. We been rolling, yeah, the woods, yeah, some real bad. We been chillin', yeah, beach, we been posting, yeah, bitch, I'm looking away.